Hello lovely people, and welcome to angelic guiding messages for this week. We're gonna start with the astrological insights for the week, and then we're gonna draw cards for each zodiac sign, sun sign and ascendant, with guiding messages for week starting today, 15th of July to 21st of July. First, I want to mention that this is not your usual week. This is a very packed energetical week, very strong week from energetical standpoint, as we are starting with a big astrological event today, Mars conjunct Uranus, and we are ending the week with a full moon in Capricorn on Sunday. Both of them big events with lots of impact on our lives, and I'm gonna unpack it and give you some directions and some ideas how you can use this energy in your benefit. So first, let's talk about Mars conjunct Uranus. It's happening actually today. It's in the Taurus sign, and it's like this. Mars comes with the psychological need of acting, of doing things, of being in charge, of having motivation, having drive about doing something. While Uranus brings this energy of change, and not any type of change, but usually it comes with unexpected change. It comes with surprises. It comes with something that is not as the usual people would see, like it's not in accordance with the norms, let's say. So it's something that takes you by surprise. And I would say this week, if there is a word that I would choose for this week, the word that I would choose is change. This week, expect the unexpected. So as I said, Mars is the action, Uranus is unexpected. So your actions can bring unexpected results, or other people's actions this week can come with surprises, can come with things that you don't expect to happen and that can come with changes that can impact you on long term. There are other aspects that this conjunction is doing on the sky with other planets, which brings on the table the idea that the changes that can happen this week can bring long-term impact, they can be significant on your long-term goals, on reaching your long-term objectives. So it's not about something that is minor, but rather something with significance. It bears high significance for you. Because this conjunction is happening in the Taurus sign, then we talk a lot about changes regarding your resources, or how you value yourself, or how you are valued. So it can come with changes including on monetary resources, on finances. And also another direction that it can take, it can be changes regarding your body. So for example, if my lovely ladies, you're thinking of doing a diet or doing some changes regarding your like nurturing your body, doing some changes regarding your exercises or gym routines, this is a moment when you can plan it with results, on long-term results. So this is a good week to do changes, start a diet, do changes for nurturing your body. So if you start this week, it has chances to have longevity, not to be only a fad or something that it's for a very short term. So this is about what's happening today. The second big event of the week is the full moon in Capricorn, which is going to happen on Sunday. It's the second full moon we have in Capricorn in a row. So last month on the 22nd of June, we also had full moon in Capricorn. This is unusual because normally each month we have full moon in the next sign. Having it in Capricorn twice, it's like a message from the universe. I decode it like this. It's a message from the universe that there are some unsolved things that we are given the chance to solve. And now let's unpack this as well. Capricorn sign is about strategy. It's about managing your resources again. So it's a week about resources. It's about, having an overall view and thinking how to manage things. So this full moon in Capricorn, I think it can unveil, it can reveal new resources, new ideas, new strategies, new opportunities coming your way. Also, in the same time, because we had full moon in Capricorn last month as well, from my point of view, we had this full month from 22nd of June to 21st of July, it was like a portal, like a corridor created for us to solve things that we wanted to solve, we needed to solve. And because this full moon is on 29 degrees on Capricorn, it's a bit technical, but it's like at the end, each sign has 40 degrees. So when things are happening at the end of on these final degrees of a sign, then it's like unsolved things that we wanted for a long time to solve. We are given the chance to perfect them. We are given the chance to find a solution, to finalize them. There are other things happening on the sky which are telling me that during this full moon in Capricorn, we can receive some unexpected resources again. Some things that we weren't seeing before, like we are seeing the truth about some situations. And again, the things that are going to happen at this full moon, the completion, the results, the recognition we're going to get at this full moon, has long-term impact for us. So it can contribute to our objectives on long term. So really important from astrological standpoint. And I would say this is a really good time to, if you receive some news, to think about them, or if you're taken by surprise about some events, reflect on how they can contribute for your well-being, for your resources overall, for the big picture for you as a person on the long run. So it is a week that can put a stamp on it's like a milestone in our journey. It can be a milestone in our journey. What's important is to realize these things, and when things happen, because they can happen suddenly, as I was mentioning, not to act with reluctance, but rather act with the knowledge that this can contribute. They are, in general, things happening this week can be positive things for us. We just need to take them as such and look at the bright side of the things and how they can contribute for us. So look at, okay, this is different from what I was expecting, but what does it bring new and maybe even better than what I was thinking it's going to bring? Good, so these are the main astrological events for the week. Now we're going to talk about the guiding messages for each sun sign and ascendant for the week. We're going to start with Cancer. We're still in the Cancer sign. Next week on Monday, and Sun is entering in Leo sign, so we're going to, the season is gradually changing, but we're still in the Cancer sign, so we're going to start with Cancer sign. And for this week, first, let me share with you, for this week, I'm using these oracle cards called Nature Whispers. I've chosen to use these cards, which are lovely cards and full of like lots of symbols in them. I've chosen to use these oracle deck cards because I think that nature bears lots of resources for us, and as I was mentioning, this is a week when lots can change for, like, not a lot, but important changes can happen for us from resources perspective. So I wanted you to, have some guiding messages in this area. So going to the Cancer sign, the message for week starting with 15 July is new experiences, new possibilities. What does this mean? My lovely Cancer people, please be open this week for experiencing new things. It's in your benefit to be open and not to go into your shell. We talked a lot during the Cancerian season that lovely Cancer people are people who are very strong in their emotions, but very looking for the secure side of things. This is a week when you are asked to be take a bit more risks, because there are opportunities coming your way, and only by letting new experiences unfold for you, you will be able to grab these opportunities in your favor. So this is the message for Cancer sign. It seems to be a great week for you when new things will unfold with great opportunities. The message for Leo sign for this week, it's called Let Love Be Your Beacon. Let love be your light. It's a message urging you for this week to see things through your soul, through your heart, let yourself be out there. We have Venus in Leo. We talked about it last week. It's a week when the connection with our loved ones can be stronger than usual. So it is a week when you are urged through this message to, again, like for Cancer as well, let the guards a bit down and be your lovely self, and let love manifest fully through you, and show your love to your partner and to the people who are significant in your life. Great. The message for Virgo for this week, it's called renewal of peace, or the message written here is renewal of peace. I think first and foremost, this is a week for you to rest, my lovely Virgos. I know you are usually looking for doing things in a perfect manner, doing the work that needs to be done. This is a week when you are like, look at this fairy or whatever it is, an angel, a fairy that is resting here. It's a week when the message is that you deserve to rest, and with the renewed force, renewed energy, renewed vitality, you will be able to pursue in the following weeks new actions, new things, but from a calm inner space, because you would restore your energy. Great. The message for Libras for the week is be spontaneous. And I would add that for you lovely Libras for the week, because you see this card has a full moon in the background, I would say that for you this is gonna be quite a strong full moon. So pay attention of the signs you get around the full moon. And again, because the message is be spontaneous, and I was mentioning at the beginning of this video that this is a week when things can surprise you, I think this is a message telling you to let things unfold without blocking them. Let things happen in a spontaneous manner. Don't try to plan things too much this week. Okay, so this was the message for Libra for the week. Now we're going to the message for Scorpios for the week 15th to 21st of July. The message for Scorpios is called Clear Endeavor. And there are two things that come to mind when I'm seeing this message, because this is a week when things can unfold for you. And as I was mentioning again at the beginning of the video, I was mentioning that this is a week when new resources, new strategies, new opportunities can come in front of you. So for you Scorpios, I think this is a week when you need to be very clear of what you want. What are your intentions? Launch your clear intentions in the universe so that you can get clear answer back, aka clear resources or whatever you need for your intentions to happen, to fulfill. Then another thing that came to mind while seeing this message is that things that you're doing this week will have a positive result in the winter time. So if you're looking to start something like a bigger project, some bigger act, some long-term actions, in the winter you're gonna see some results or the full results of what you're starting now. Okay, message for Sagittarius for week 15th to 21st of July is hope and happiness. And again, there are two things that I wanted to share. One is, this is a week when you are asked to have faith, to believe that things will unfold in a manner that is beneficial for you, even if it's surprising and different from what you were thinking it's gonna happen. And the other one is that things that you were really not hoping can happen, they're gonna happen. Like things that, sometimes we have in mind some things that we think, we think this is a dream, this can't really happen to me. I think for Sagittarius, this is a card saying, yes, this week, those things can happen. So I'm envisioning a really good week for you, Sagittarius people. Then, moving to the second part of the horoscope, we are moving to Capricorn sign with the guiding messages for week 15th to 21st of July. For you, my dear Capricorns, the card is called Adventure. And I know it's not really in your style to be very adventurous, but be mindful that we are in between two full moons in Capricorn. So in a way, it's your season to accomplish big things. And this is a card saying to you that more than you can imagine can happen. Just let yourself in the flow. So it is a time when, yes, I know you Capricorn people tend to be quite planned people, and this is how you achieve things most often. Let yourself go a bit beyond the plan, or if something new comes your way, let it come. Don't block it, because something extraordinary can happen if you Capricorn people let yourself go into explore more this week, go into avenues that maybe you haven't been before. Let things happen to you more than you would usually let them happen. And it's a good time to go to the seaside, by the way, for Capricorn people. The message for Aquarius people for week 15th to 21st of July is intuition. So my lovely Aquarian people, let your intuition guide you more than you usually let it this week. It's about letting yourself do what you feel is best for you this week, rather than what you think is best for you. This is a hard exercise for Aquarian people, but believe me, this can really pay off this week. Take it as an exercise, take it as something that you like a trial this week. And look at this lady, she is so full of abundance. She is like the icon of abundance. So I say that if this week you manage to let your intuition guide you, you can reach more abundance through the projects you start, or things that are gonna come your way are gonna really enrich you, with the condition that you play by intuition rather than by your mental requirements. Okay, this was the message for Aquarius. Now the message for Pisces sign for week 15th to 21st of July is heighten your vitality. So, my lovely Piscean people, this is a message telling you that this is a week when you need to recharge. And now I'm not talking about recharging your body like I was talking to the Virgo people, but rather I'm talking about recharging yourself at energetical level, if it makes sense, in the sense that I think you need to work with your chakras, for example, to see where you can recharge. So it's a week when you should do some meditations on chakras. Just scan yourself, close your eyes, scan yourself and see where you feel there's a gap in your energy. See if it's on which of the main chakras is happening. Do a meditation for the chakra, or close your eyes and think of a color. See what color comes first to mind. That's the chakra you need to work on. These are just two very simple ways to understand, let yourself be guided towards where you need to work to, like, patch your energy, like replenish your energy, in order to be able to reap the fruits of what the universe is giving us this week, which is a lot. So please do some recharging work for yourself. It's gonna worth doing it. Good. Moving now to the Aries sign. The message for Aries sign, Sun or Ascendant in Aries, is called Infinite Blessings, or the message written here is Infinite Blessings. So I think this is a week when you're gonna achieve more than what you were thinking. With what's happening from astrological standpoint, you might be surprised by how many things will unfold this week. You will receive some resources, maybe even financial resources this week. And for you as well, as we were talking earlier, for who was this? For Scorpio sign, as well for Aries, this week you can start projects or partnerships, collaborations that are gonna be fruitful. They're gonna give you new resources, and they're gonna fulfill and achieve in the winter time. So yeah, this is the message for Aries sign. Now moving to the Taurus sign. The Taurus sign message is for week 15 to 21st of July is called Inner Truths. This is a week for reflection for Taurus sign. This is a week talking about looking inside yourself and seeing there, first of all, some things that maybe you didn't want to see and you need to see in order for things to unblock for you. That's one part. And the other part, there might be some understanding, some things that were like buried inside of yourself, like some truths that you didn't know until now because you didn't take some time to reflect on things. So for you Taurus people, this is a week when you are invited to reflect and just, calm your mind a little bit, sit, chill, and some new things are gonna come from inside yourself. So it's not about things that you get from outside, it's not what you hear from other people, but rather when you quiet your mind, what's inside of you, what new things are revealed inside from within yourself. Okay, and last but not least, as I always say, for the sign of Gemini, Sun or Ascendant, the message for week 15 to 21st of July is contemplation. Remember last week you had quite a similar message, so this week continues to be a week when you are not invited to action too much, but rather to pay attention at what happens around you. Look at this lady, she's contemplating, as the card says, but also there are two lions in the card, drawn on the card. So what I would say is that next week when we're gonna start the Leo sign, Leo season, I think it's gonna be more and more your time to do things, your time to see things unfolding for yourself. So I think when you go further and further in the Leo season, things are gonna happen more for you. So my dear Geminis, if you feel like things are stagnant, like right now, you feel like they are maybe blocked, please be patient and have faith that during the Leo season, things are gonna happen for you and are gonna move faster, and you're gonna see the results you are waiting for. Great, so these were the messages for all the zodiac signs for the week. As always, I encourage you to listen for the message for both your sun sign and your ascendant sign. And what more can I say? Expect the unexpected this week. Please don't let things surprise you in the sense of being reluctant, but let them surprise you positively. Take them with grace and with an open heart, because they are changes that most probably are gonna positively impact you on the long run. Have a lovely week, all of you, and as always, I urge you to dream big, my friends.